Hello, Duel Links viewers. It is I, Duel Links Theory. Yes, you should see my ID card. It is weird looking. And today's video is about trying to play and grind for gems efficiently. I currently have to grind gems because I'm trying to get Dark in Dragon. So I decided, hey, I'll make a video about the quickest way to get gems, which is you want to find a stage that you're very close to beating and beat it. Now, I just started this stage, but what I'm doing here is I just want to get the 50 gems for beating this stage. So to do that, it appears that what I need to do is create a deck that Leo is the duelist of the deck, and that deck should have 15 continuous trap cards. By making that kind of deck with Leo, I'm now targeting all of those things at once instead of doing them one at a time. So that is the most efficient way to beat that stage. So now we'll go to the deck builder. And so I've already got Leo set as my character, so what I have to do is fit some continuous traps into the deck. Now, when making a deck designed to do a certain objective, you should probably still stick with your best deck, because your best deck is going to be able to win duels quickly and has less chance of losing. Although, just to grind objectives, it doesn't matter if you win the duels. I just personally hate losing. You can make a deck that loses that can potentially, get off a continuous trap 20 times in one duel. So anyway, for this deck, I have chosen Unending Nightmare, which I just looked at today, and I was like, oh man, that works great in Orcust. Or actually, no, Escape from the Dark Dimension is what I want to be talking about, because that works great in Orcust, because they remove themselves. It's also a continuous trap, so I'm guaranteed to be able to get that off, should I feel the need. I did not do it in the upcoming duel, unfortunately. The other card, continuous trap I put in, was the Unending Nightmares. And those are cool because they can be used more than once per turn. So if you have an objective, if you can find a way to do it with one card more than once per turn, that's what you always want to do. Like, even if the objective was just to activate trap cards, Unending Nightmare is still good because it can be activated very easily. Like, if the opponent plays, like, I don't know, a Pot of Greed, you can destroy the Pot of Greed for no reason and get one of your activations. So, Unending Nightmare and cards like it, continuous cards that can be used more than once per turn, are a great way to grind objectives. So, that being said, it looks like it's time to just take this deck straight into a duel. In the upcoming duel, I used to fast forward a bit just to get through some of the drudgery parts. Oh, I was also going to say, when you're grinding gems, you want to find a character that's in what's known as the sweet spot. The sweet spot is a part of their path that almost every character has, where they hit a lot of gems in a row for leveling up, and it usually starts at level 26 for most characters. At least in 5Ds, the level is 26. It might be different for certain Duel Monsters characters. But ideally, I'd be grinding this level with a character in the sweet spot. Unfortunately, to beat this level, I have to beat Leo. So, to maximize my efficiency, I'm using him. Oh, and he also has to, for this level, he has to duel UC and Akiza. So I started with Akiza, hoping that she'd be playing some equips at level 30. As it turned out, I was utterly wrong about that. Akiza at level 30 plays almost no spells and traps at all. I used an extra card just to try to make the duel more interesting, but the duel did not really end up being very interesting, and you've already seen pretty much what I wanted to tell you in this video. So if you would like to just stop the video now, do so, buddy, because now all it is like a duel that kind of sucks. I'm not going to deny it. I drew a Harpies with the extra card. And I guess what it turns out, I shouldn't have used it because she had a continuous spell and trap back there, which I could have hit with my Unending Nightmare and I would have gotten another activation. But anyway, I'm too used to playing against humans, and so my first instinct is to clear back row. Anyway, from here, the duel, I believe, just becomes a match of me punching her until she dies. I get to activate Unending Nightmare one time against my own card. So I think I start fast forwarding pretty soon here. Let's see. Do I? Yeah, I activate. See, this doesn't count as I learned after this duel. Flipping this card face up and doing nothing with it does not count as an activation, unfortunately. So I messed up there. Is this? Come on, fast forward, man. These people don't want to see this. God, does the fast forward not work right now? Oh, there we go. Boom. Now we're going at a respectable speed. Boom, bam, bam. I fast forward until I draw a cosmic, and then I tried to do some trickery with this. I was trying to get Unending Nightmare to activate twice in the same chain. Unfortunately, I learned after looking up a ruling on this, Unending Nightmare, I believe, got errated to say once per chain. So yeah, Unending Nightmare. I unending my cosmic, and then I was hoping that for some reason Unending Nightmare would be able to chain to cosmic and then kill itself. But I did not get those two activations. And then Akiza had like 5 searchers, so she saved herself from dying for a good bit. But Orcus Desperado is good enough to beat Akiza at 30. So let's do the I fast forward through this bit too because it's unimportant. And then let's look at what I did. I did knocked out one of my duels as Akiza as Leo, and I unfortunately only got one activation of my continuous trap. I could have done a lot better, but I didn't. So, that's basically just ready. When you're playing and grinding for gems, you want to be playing the level that's going to have the biggest gem payout. Ready? And I've seen certain levels have a higher payout than 50. I've seen a level have like 200. I think is the highest I saw. That's going to be like the later levels in duel monsters that are going to pay out like 200 gems for beating the level. But you want to be beating a level while grinding a character in the sweet spot. And that's about as fast as you can fly in this. The only way you can do it faster is to do it during a 2x experience event or something like that. And if you can be doing it with a character who has a skill that you're hunting, if you're fighting Legendary Duelist while beating the level, try to gather some skills that you don't have yet. And but I mean skills from dropping, because when you duel a Legendary Duelist, that's the only... Skills never drop from the regular enemies in Duel World. They have to be Legendary Duelist or online. In games online, I don't know. I usually do mine against Legendary Duelist, okay? So, I think we can kill this video here, because I've said all I have to say. I hope you guys, I don't know, follow the path of the true duelist. Hey, that's a pretty cool way to close. I will see y'all later. Peace out.